rebound.
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit, but in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the point. Kicks it out to Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. It's Vassell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama outside. And it's White with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Good on the shot. Wembanyama's got 5.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
White goes in. Pass to Giddey. And here's Levine. On the wing, Williams. Lets it go with the 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wembanyama outside, and stolen by White. Giddey finds Williams. Kick out to Levine. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Vucevic. Giddey kicks to Williams. Levine looking around, wide open. That's good on the jump shot.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Paul passes to Barnes. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Levine with it, guarded now by Barnes. Williams with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 4. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Levine can't hit.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Giddey, and he bangs it home with one hand.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Pass to Sohan. Ball against White. Back to Sohan. Sohan with the screen. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. Levine way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Jones. Zach Collins is out there with Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard. And that one's good, Champagnie.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Ball with the bucket.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Jones, the pass to Bassi. From outside the arc, that's in, coming off an assist from Jones. It's all knotted up.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
There's Ball with the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Instead, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally, I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance it saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Now, here's Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. Is up to the stripe. Right wing. To the wing right side. Here's Buzelis. And the rejection by Collins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Champagnie.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Dosunmu. Count that one.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. And look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside ball. Over Collins. Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Branham, the pass to Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Collins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Buzelis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Three-pointer. Dosunmu. Shot's good. Dosunmu's got 5 now. Here's Branham. Johnson outside. That will count.
There will be 2 minutes to review.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
30. The Spurs 28. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Kobe White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wembanyama deadly inside.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey. And he drives in the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And White kicks to Giddey. Pass to Levine. Outside, White. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Lets it go from deep. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throw this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
It's good. And that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's White, and he uses the glass on the lane. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this is where Paul really excels. He's got an exceptional mind for playmaking.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. The 19-foot shot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Barnes. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama finds Paul. Shakes him. It counts. And the foul.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Kobe White.
No doubt one of the more imaginative players in our league. Paul consistently finds ways to score.
Right side, Ball. Launches a three. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got 15 points. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Johnson. Jones is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. It wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
The kick out to Ball. Craig sets the screen for Ball. Another shot. In the corner, Smith with it. And the Bulls with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it out to Jones. There's the pick. To the inside. Collins with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition. Trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Giddey finds White. And again, unable to change momentum here. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Vucevic the pass to Giddey. Outside, Levine. On the wing, Williams. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Williams kicks to White. Levine is screen on Paul. White. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Pass to Wembanyama. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Williams finds Giddey. Back to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. .149 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Sohan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. That and 1 free throw upset to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pin for Levine. Back to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Paul passes to Barnes. And he gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And the jam by Levine.
Going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim. They're flat out dominating them inside.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. To the middle. Barnes passes to Sohan. It's good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Levine kicks to Ball. Back to Levine. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan with the screen.
Boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Levine against Barnes. Levine kicks to White. No good from three-point territory. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win.
Frank, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. And it's Klingon in at the 5, down low. Here's Klingon, 6 on the shot clock. Avdia, screen on Williams. Grant. It's rebounded by Levine.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Klingon's shot is off.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Levine finds Giddey. Now here's Vucevic, and it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Vucevic, a screen on Simons. White, the pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. No coverage that time. Levine's got 5 now.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
And so here is Chicago. The Blazers making their last shot. White, the pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Williams from long range. Avdia pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Simons passes to Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Henderson outside. And here's Simons outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Levine, here we go. Williams finds Levine. Back to Williams. Outside for Levine. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, never backing down. Grant plays the game with passion. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Here's Simons. Avdia outside. Pass to Graham. And here's Simons. Giddey defense. It's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Grant. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside White. Levine with a screen on Simons. Outside for Levine. Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's got 12 points.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Williams. Outside Levine. Offline with a 3. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. Henderson for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
White, good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Klingen. Grant outside. Inside. Tipped. Vucevic with a steal. Now here's Levine. Outside White. Just 3 on the clock. Unable to get that one. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside Sharp. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Chicago. Oh, hello. Time Lord with the oop.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Ball finds Craig. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Ball. The 3 ball. Portland with a rebound. Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Ball. In transition. Here they come. Finished off the break. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
A fantastic two-way threat. Once Ball grabs the steal, he's looking to take it all the way.
Now here's Thybulle. He's covered by DeSumo. Ayton passes to Sharp. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you. On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
Outside Thybulle, pass to Sharp. Thybulle, a screen on Ball. Here's Sharp. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And here's Ball. DeSumo outside. Ball taking his time here. The Bulls need to get off a shot. DeSumo can't hit. Blazers trail by 3. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Sharp, and the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, He was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Kamare. Dybel on the wing. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 3. Pass the ball. Now here's Dosunmu. 1:29 left in the half. Here's Ball. Shot on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. Ball with a steal. Craig with it. Guarded now by Williams. Craig passes to Dosunmu. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped away. Pass to Buzelis. Dosunmu with it. Guarded by Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Out to Craig. And here's Smith. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
White with the steal. It doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Simons at the 2 with Avdia at the 3. Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon, and it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. For the lead. And it's Kinney with a rebound. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. White, the pass to Williams. Outside LaVine. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. LaVine's got 14 points for the game.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. LaVine solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Chicago on D. 3-point lead. There's Simons with a 3, and Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
They set the pick. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Simons. And he comes up with a bucket.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Outside for Henderson. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Oh, swiped away. Henderson, right side. With the drive. And that one drops for him. Henderson's got 7.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
White with it, picked up by Grant. Simons with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. This one for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Bulls trail by 5. Left side, Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. A line change here for Chicago. And some changes here for Portland. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Sharp passes to Thibault. There's the triple. They get it back. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. Okay now, Rook. Who's zealous? Showing he can finish with some power.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Thibault against Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Matisse Thibault.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And so Ball nails both of them. Portland leading by 3. Sharp with it. Guarded now by Ball. Sharp, no good. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. Count that bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
DeSumo outside. Back to Ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Ayton. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Out to Craig. Back to Ball. Smith with it. Outside Craig. Ball outside. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He put together 10 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Torrey Craig out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's DeSumo. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball against Simons. And Ball gets it to go.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Henderson, the pass to Graham. Off the outside. Here's Klingon. Back to Avdia. Pass to Klingon. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. And it's Simons missing. Chicago's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. DeSumo. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Ball passes to DeSumo. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Avdia against Ball. Back to DeSumo. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Simons. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Williams is checked in for Portland. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ball finds Vucevic. Back to Williams. And there's the drive. It's good.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Henderson, the pass to Simons. Here's Grant. Williams with the screen. Off target with the 3. Pass to Ball. Now here's Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Simons. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Levine with a screen on Simons. Up top, Levine. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Avdia passes to Simons. Stolen by Giddey. It's Giddey on the wing. Lots of room. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Levine. White with a screen on Avdia. Clock at 4. And Levine throws it down.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Williams, a screen on Giddey. Giddey against Simons. Lets a three fly, and he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Simons against Giddey. The 3 is up. And it's Simons missing. And so here is Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Simons against White. Pass to Levine. Launches it. And that doesn't go either for Levine. Fires from way outside. Offline. So the Bulls win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the
this great league. Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons are their guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Klingon in at the 5. And here are the Trailblazers. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Here's Henderson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
First team foul.
On defense, Portland. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Thibault. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Simons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now here's Paul. Just 4 to shoot. He gets that one.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Now here's Paul. Barnes outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barnes has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio. Pass to Klingon. The kick out to Simons. Klingon, the screen for Simons. Shoots over Johnson. Offline from the top of the key. Spurs leading by 7. 1:37 left in the first. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Johnson against Simons. Looking to end the run. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Paul dishes to Barnes. Stolen by Grant. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
How about the vision from Grant? Reads the defense like a book and jumps all over him in the open floor.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Back to Paul. Barnes screen on Simons. Outside for Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 8.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Grant finds Thibault. Simons on the wing. Over Johnson. And it's Simons missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Back to Paul. Barnes sets a screen for Paul. And Thibault sends it back. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
They've got Trey Jones. Collins is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Bassett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Sharp. Off with the layup. Spurs leading by 9 to the wing on the left. Collins a screen on Ayton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Jones kicks to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Graham. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And Graham not afraid to go inside and finish through traffic. Skilled at using his body, and a nice job to shield himself from the deep.
Now here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Graham with the ball. Jones covering. Stolen. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Bassie. From past the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Sharp on the wing. Ayton, the pass to Graham. Back to Ayton. Nice move. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Jones kicks to Vassell. .137 left now here in the second. Jones finds Vassell. Clock at 4. Back to Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Graham, the pass to Sharp. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got 5.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Here's Bassett. He's covered by 8. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Down low. And it's Sharp missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Vassell against Abdia. Vassell, the pass to Branham. Sweet little floater. Branham's got his first 2 points.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Graham dishes to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Vassell, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
That shot off, and that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Henderson and Simons are their guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Klingon in at the 5, down low. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break for the lead. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got his second basket.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Wembanyama, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. For 3, Henderson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Paul left side. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5 now.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Wembanyama outside. Takes a 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Paul with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. Simons against Paul. Back to Sohan. And here's Barnes for three. Connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Three-pointer, Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Paul passes to Barnes. And now Portland on the break. Here's Thibault. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Simons. Thibault finds Simons. And he makes good on the layup. Simons has got 8.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability for that.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Sohan inside. Defended by Thibault. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Thibault for the lead. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Sohan.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Henderson against Barnes. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Barnes kicks to Paul. Back to Barnes. Paul outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Simon. Wembanyama down low. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's San. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Devin Vassell. Zach Collins is out there with Jones, and it's Bassey in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Jones into the lane, kicks it out to Collins, and stolen by Williams.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the miss by Denny Avdia. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. Drills it from outside. Vassell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for San Antonio. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Branham. Jones from outside. No good on the shot. Trailblazers trail by 9. Avdia with it. Jones covering. That one drops for him.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Barnes can't get it to go. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing here by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs leading by 8. Wembanyama, a screen. And stolen by Simon. Here's Grant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside for Wembanyama. Right wing. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
So it's San Antonio now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And there it is for him.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Outside, Simons. Grant on the wing. Simons with the screen for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why he's giving the results.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Simons. And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued.
The more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the team turning their attention to Harrison Barnes, and for good reason.
Here's Klingon. Henderson outside. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. Grant with a screen on Johnson. And it's Simons missing. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as much as 10.
Portland ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's the three. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Simons, third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Henderson. For three. Again, Simons missing. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. It was up for grabs right until...
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. Barnes, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Levine. And here is Vucevic. Three-pointer off the mark. Vucevic against Paul. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Paul. Sohan with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And Levine, here we go. It's Giddey on the wing. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
White, good.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Here's Paul. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
White drives in. Levine against Barnes. Levine passes to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Outside Levine. And that misses. That would have put him up. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. The 3 from Wembanyama. Buries it from 3. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Giddey finds Levine. Here's Williams. Pass to White. Outside Giddey. Levine with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is, consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Paul's got space. Gets some space and parries the jumper. 6 points for him. Here's White. 1:05 left in the opening quarter. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Yes, it's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Up top, Levine. He's guarded by Barnes. They set the pick. Williams passes to Levine. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Drives to the hoop. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Levine's got 5 now.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in San Antonio. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Castle, Devin Vassell out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Castle. Pass to Branham. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Bassey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Ball outside. Back to Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Here's Branham. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bassey. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Smith. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Dosunmu. Craig on the wing. Wide open. Bassey pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Vassell against Craig. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Bulls trail by 5. And here's Dosunmu. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Castle from outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. Out to Craig. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. And it's rejected. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Castle. Still no points. Here's Branham. Pass to Bassey. Now here's Vassell. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Smith. Stolen by Vassell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Duarte's checked in.
Number 27, Chris Duarte.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. San Antonio again can't hit. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Trailing by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Spurs lead by 3. Vassell passes to Bassi. Castle for 3. On target from range.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Outside Craig. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. It's Vassell with the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Craig finds Ball. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Castle. Pass to Branham. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bulls trail by 8. Outside Giddey. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Levine with a screen on Johnson. Williams passes to White. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. And that one's good. Paul's got 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
The three from Barnes. Fires hitting the triple. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LaVine feeling it out a bit. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Williams with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LaVine. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 13. Outside Wembanyama. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Ooh, poked away. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's the break. Here's Vucevic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, the long-range prowess of LaVine.
And with how well LaVine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
White against Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. From deep, 5 to shoot. Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Williams. Here's LaVine, plenty of space. And that one hits the back iron.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Outside Craig. Ball with it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Vassell. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Bulls.
On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Dosunmu. Vassell passes to Bassi. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Vassell's got 6 points.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Got it off in time, and it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Devin Vassell. Castle is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Vassell outside. Shot from the wing. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10.
Spurs foul. Charles Bassey. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
Vucevic against Wembanyama. Williams passes to White. 5 on the clock. Outside for Levine. Three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Vassell. Outside Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Vassell finds Barnes. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 13. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Paul with it. Guarded now by Ball. Barnes against Vucevic. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Vassell can't get it to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Levine gets the bucket.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Here's Paul. Paul draws the double. Knocks it loose. Levine with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Ball outside. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. Oh, Levine in the paint.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Vassell with it. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Ball against Vassell. And Ball gets it to go.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Bulls trail by 9. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Vucevic controls the rebound and the putback.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Levine passes to Williams. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Vassell outside. Fires for 3. And Chris Paul with the 3. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Wembanyama. Chicago with a rebound.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fires the 3. That one no good. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. No good from Grant.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Henderson against White. Now Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in the position where they need to start over.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simons from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Big man, Vooch, showing some quickness on that release.
Kicks it out to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Henderson, and Portland with another turnover here. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Simons against White. Williams for 3. And no good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here. But tried by Henderson. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range. Henderson's got 5 now.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Back to White. Kick out to Levine. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Levine kicks to Giddey. On the wing, Levine. Wide, a screen on Grant. Levine, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now here's Henderson. He has 7. A 3-ball. And there's Grant on the assist by Henderson.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we can feel that one all the way over here. And it's swinging with the jam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Simons from outside. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Williams. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And the dunk by Grant.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
It's all tied in Portland. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Williams. Ante Graham is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Reed in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. He had a nice open look right there. 10 points for Zach LaVine.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Sharpe. Sharpe sets the pick for Graham. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Count it. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Pass to Dosunmu. Banked in off the glass. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Sharpe. Scoreless thus far.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
Picked him clean. Now, here's Sharpe. Defended by Dosunmu. And it's Graham missing. Chicago leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Craig. Back to Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Here's Ball inside. Here's Buzelis. Outside, Ball. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Pass to Reith. Now, here's Sharpe. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees. There is no doubt that Ball brings his blanket into the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Ball feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense, good at knowing when to take initiative.
Chicago foul.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Personal foul.
No good on that. Richard, for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Williams' shot is off. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. And it's Sharp missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Levine for 3, and Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep there in the second. Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Chicago leading by 7. White drives in.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Sharp on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So it's Portland now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Levine, a screen on Sharp. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Outside, Simons. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Back to Thibault. A kick out to Simons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now here's Giddey. Still scoreless. Levine looking around. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. Out to the right wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Klingon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for... Donovan Klingon.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
On the wing, Levine. Defended by Thibault. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. For three, Levine gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Now, here's Simon. 5 points in the game. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Levine. And Ball subbed in for White. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes.
Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They get it again. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Dosunmu. Portland making their last shot. Smith with a screen on Graham. Ball, the pass to Craig. Shot clock at 2. Off target with the open look. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Kamara.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Dosunmu. Traps in the tray. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Graham. Still yet to score. Fires from the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And it's Ball penetrating. Now here's Dosunmu. Graham defending. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Ball. Pass to Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And stolen by Sharp. And it's good, but hold on.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Chicago. They're up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Henderson and Simons are their guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Klingon in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Buzelis. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
White looking around. And here's Vucevic. And stolen by Thibault. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another three for Portland.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Levine. Out to White. Pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White. Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. And another shot. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
But drive by Henderson.
Oh, my! Nice finish. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On the wing, Levine, defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. On defense, the Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's blocked.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Klingon the screen for Simons. Henderson, no good. Chicago leading. Williams finds White, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. Out to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Levine against Simon. Williams can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 3. Stolen by Ball. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. White dishes to Levine. And stolen by Thibault. It's Henderson on the wing. teardrop shot. Vucevic with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ball kicks to Williams. Levine, a screen on Grant. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. It's in!
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Simons from outside. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And Cole slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Avdia with a screen for Simon. Portland again missing. No good there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
rebounds have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Chris Paul out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Now here's Henderson. Down low. Poked loose and stolen by Paul. And here they come. Johnson for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Henderson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And here's Simons outside. Hauled in by Paul. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. Portland with a rebound. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Wembanyama. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Simons against Johnson. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move.
Yeah, really gets left behind on D. Johnson's so quick to match up.
The 3 from Barnes. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon. Simons outside. They still need this. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him in BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Yet known for his size and defense, Klingon has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Well, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Henderson, the pass to Simons. The ball's knocked loose. It's Johnson with a drive. Picked up by Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Driving in. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3 from Wembanyama, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Simons outside. Throws it up high. Paul looking over the floor. Left side Barnes. Pass to Paul. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Blazers trail by 5. Inside. Pass to Henderson. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Outside for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Henderson. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Klingon. Back to Henderson. From downtown. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of this game that he wants to keep developing.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's Simons with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Simons got 6 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Well, a good close contact. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right. Guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. The shot's good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Branham, guarded by Sharp. Massey can't get it to go.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. They get it back over Sharp. Vassell passes to Collins. Here's Bassey on the wing. Jones. 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Another shot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Portland leading. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Branham. From the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And he gets the bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Vassell outside. Over Sharp. Pass to Jones. 2 points. That one goes.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Graham, the pass to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Sharp's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Vassell outside. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Graham. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:51 left in the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Vassell passes to Jones. Here he goes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A minute 29 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sharp's got 5 now.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Takes the 3. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Henderson outside. Outside for Grant. This one for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Johnson with a bucket.
For 3.
20 seconds left in the first half. Outside Thibault. Pass to Graham. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Here's Wesley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead, leading by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Johnson is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Wembanyama, the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Back to Wembanyama. Simons with a rebound. Portland leading by 3. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here to tie it up. That one misses. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. There's Simons with a 3. Sinks the tray. Simons got 11 points. All right, Greg, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Simons outside. Back to Thibault. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires from deep. Wemby drains a corner shot.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Henderson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Klingon. On the wing, Simons. Covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Thybulle passes to Henderson. And there's a pick. With the clock winding down, Klingon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, getting really physical there inside. Now, Klingon knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Thybulle. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Henderson. Vassell passes to Branham. Shoots it from the corner. And too long on the shot.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one drops.
And Graham gets inside, and he knows he's got to stay nimble, ready to adjust his shot around the defense.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. Williams is checked in for Portland.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland leading by 4. Avdia outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamari. Left side, Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara, he'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Pass to Jones. Back to Vassell. Sissoko passes to Bassi. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kamari, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Jones in the post. Here's Vassell. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Avdia outside. Here's Kamari. Avdia outside. The kick out to Graham. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. It's blocked.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. 1 second left. Misses off the right iron. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Spurs trail by 3. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Johnson with it, picked up by Grant. Back to Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Portland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Henderson outside. Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Grant's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Picked up by Sohan. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. To tie it up. Williams grabs the board. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head. Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Thibault. Henderson against Vassell. 4-3. Henderson misses. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit from behind the arc. On target from range.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Henderson. Outside for Grant. Williams on the wing. Back to Grant. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes with it to take the lead. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution, number 3, Chris Paul.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Rebound San Antonio. Paul with it. Henderson picks him up. Paul passes to Barnes. Paul against Henderson. Out to the right wing. From deep, Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Henderson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Barnes. It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Henderson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Key points from Henderson. Step it up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Paul. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Wembanyama. Left side Paul. Back to Wembanyama for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
There's Simons with a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Ball passes to Barnes. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Takes a three. Portland with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
30 seconds left in the final quarter. Vassell against Simons. Just 5 on the clock. And here's the fast break. Here's Sohan. The three won't fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
For the tie! Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. On the break, Sohan with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Shoots over Paul. Shot's good by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Drains the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Got a hand on it.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Wembanyama pass to Paul. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Paul for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Grant the screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Thibault, a screen on Vassell. Pass to Henderson. Back to Simons. 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coaches.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The 3 ball sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Yes!
from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch.
Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. A sell against Thibault. Back to Wembanyama. Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
And stolen by Paul. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Sohan outside. From outside the arc. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs. Pulling out the W. Things looked a little uneven.